£250,000. 22 identical sealed boxes and no questions except one. Deal? No deal? Good afternoon, East Wing. Good afternoon to you, West Wing. Good afternoon, Pilgrims. Welcome. Wow. Of course, the warmest welcome is for you. Now, how do we feel about Stuart's game yesterday? Well, actually, I can't remember being this disappointed. I was very, very disappointed for Stuart, and I was very disappointed with the game because it just didn't pan out the way he needed. And the fascinating thing, I think the thing for you guys to remember, is that actually his tactics were right. And it could have been one of those games where the big money just sort of suddenly sneaked up on us. But as I say, the boxes didn't fall for him. On another day, Stuart, you could have been one of our biggest winners, because out there are 22 identical sealed boxes, 11 in the West Wing, 11 in the East Wing, 22 different sums of money. There was a moment, because the banker was predicting it, that actually we worried that Stuart was going to be a penny winner, but we still only have 8 members of the 1p club. Now, today, I feel like a big money win with a confident player, so let's choose one. You know, I think you could give us a very different game. Sarah. Sarah, please take the walk of wealth. Well, I've been looking forward to this. Welcome to your game.
Thank you.
Sarah, our greatest psychic. It is amazing. We have had people, you know, since this show started, who have tried to predict things, but you were absolutely spot on. And, of course, you got the big one. You knew that Laura had the £250,000.
I don't know why I had that feeling, but I don't know, just...
Well, it's very, very exciting. Sarah Astbury, a costume freelancer. What's that all about?
Well, I make costumes. I've done dressing in the past as well. Worked at the Royal Exchange. I was a dresser and wardrobe deputy there.
Mm-hmm. What have you brought with you?
Right. I've actually got a card for you.
Ooh. Do I open it now?
Yeah, you can open it now, but I'll apologise now.
Why are you apologising? It's going to be incredibly embarrassing, is it? Handmade by Sarah.
I'm sorry, I'm very good at drawing you.
I do look a bit surprised there, it has to be said.
And then I've got one for the banker as well.
A card for the banker?
I've drawn a picture of the banker.
Oh, right. Greg, please, if you would. I know you don't like going there. Slip it under the door this time so you don't have that horrible kiss he gives you. So how are you going to play this? I mean, I am fascinated by this psychic aspect.
I just get feelings. I don't know, I'm going to see how the game goes and just see whichever I'm drawn to.
But this is going to be great. So no pre-planning. We haven't got one of those bits of paper on here. You're just going to play it in an intuitive way, but with the special powers that we've seen work so well for other people. I certainly hope you have a great opening round, because that will really put the cat amongst the pigeons here big time. He will not know what to make of you. Anything else you want to let him know about, or should we crack on?
No, carry on.
Happy to go. I need you to confirm you chose box number 3 at random before the game starts.
Yeah,
It is sealed by the independent adjudicator, who's the only person who knows where all the money is, and, of course, seals all 22 boxes.
Yep.
I guess you know where you're going to now. I hope you have an absolutely brilliant game. This is going to be fascinating.
Thank
Sarah,
you.
I don't think you need it, but good luck.
Thank you. Right, I'm going to start off with Stella, number 19, please.
Thank you, Stella.
Good luck.
Thank you.
£750. Good start.
Leanne, number 16, please.
Great start so far.
I'm drawn to 14, but then Phil always has really, really big numbers. Yeah, I'm going to get out of the way. Number 14.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good luck. I hope I don't ruin it for you.
Oh my God.
75,000's gone.
I could see that it was in there and I wanted to prove myself wrong, and it's exactly like what happened yesterday, so...
Don't prove yourself wrong.
I wanted it to be low. Right. Number 17, Elton, please.
Good luck.
Thank you. That's
3,000.
okay.
Fine. Take your time. I sense that you're still a bit nervous.
Yeah.
Take your time. It's your game.
Julie, number 20, please.
Hope it's blue.
So, we know the 100,000 is not actually in box number 3.
Yeah.
All right. What can I do to relax you?
It's the way you said it.
I was quite pleased to have the call. Hello, banker. Yes. No, I know that didn't happen. He's claiming that he's lined all the boxes with lead, so you can't actually see or feel what's inside them.
Oh, that's why it's not working today, then.
Oh, right, OK. Well, he's so thrilled with his card that he hopes you don't mind. He sent it back with Greg so we can all see what the card was about. Greg! So, are you happy with that image?
I don't think he'll like the bald head. Sorry.
I thought he's probably got a nasty little bald patch on the top of it. Well, he would say this, wouldn't he? He believes that you were trying to con him and present this image of somebody who could actually read the boxes. He's unsure as to how much is bravado or how much could actually be a special power. He is offering you no money.
Swap.
You can have a swap. He is wanting to know how good you really are.
Okay. Dennis, what do you think? Do you think it's a bad idea?
I kind of got a sneaky feeling you should swap, but I don't really know why. I couldn't explain it
I know
to
what
you.
number I'll swap if I do swap.
Do you want to swap for this one?
You silly girl.
I'm feeling like you should swap, but I can't explain it.
Right.
You know what number you think you might swap
Yeah.
with, then I think you should swap.
Yeah, I think so. I'm ready for the question.
Sarah, swap or no swap?
Swap, please.
Okay. And you were straight down the middle. You said, I know exactly which one I would swap for. You've made the decision. Where am I going?
21, please.
Box 21. And you are sensing something special in box 21.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rachel.
Fingers crossed.
Would you like to lift that?
Yeah.
Well, keep your eye over there. Right.
I always said never swap the boxes, but then it paid off for Gabrielle. and I was happy that it paid off for her as well, so...
Okay. So, remember, when we get there, that actually box number 3 was the one we had on the table. So now we go with 3 more.
Right. Number 13, George, please.
Good luck, Sarah.
Thank you.
Ooh, 35,000.
It's okay.
Okay, she says.
Okay. I want a blue from number 15, Pamela, please. Good luck.
Thanks, Pat. Ooh, my word. If you really know what you're doing, you're playing a very dangerous game.
That's okay, because there's a good number in this one, so it doesn't matter about the rest.
Okay.
Right. 12, Bunny, please.
All right, Bunny. Have you got a song to go with this?
Of course.
Right.
Inspired by the lovely Sarah.
Good. Bunny always sings a song before opening the box. It can distract us because this is really important. Our greatest ever psychic is in trouble at the moment. We need to believe she's just grabbed a huge amount of money in box 21. And could I recommend that you grab some earplugs during this break, and we'll see you in a bit. Horrible song.
She's a typical teenager, loves clothes, lives on her phone, likes that guy, what's his name? But given the right location, she's still happy to be seen with her parents. You and your teenage daughter, she's growing up fast. Make family memories that will last a lifetime at Walt Disney World, Florida. The place where dreams come true.
I've lived in London for about 11 years and I've worked in the city for about half of that. My job keeps me quite busy. Just wish there were a few more hours in the day. It becomes quite difficult to meet someone new. New friends, new people in general, new potential friends. I am at that point in life where I'm actually ready to date and to try something new.
It all starts with a date. Match.com. Join free today.
Where am I?
It's the old high five, chill, as you will.
We're here, quick! This is the exciting bit!
There is no turning back.
Flashback to the 80s with Funhouse and Nightmare. Tonight from 10 on Challenge Late Zone.
That's where we're going. Where we've been is a little frightening. We've lost 100,000 of the 75,000. You just seem to like those reds. We've lost the 35,000 and 20,000 is gone. But now we're going to be very positive, and Bunny is going to sing us a horrible song, after which we will show a very low number, Bunny, and hopefully a blue. Happy?
Yep.
Good.
Sarah, sweetie, you are so pretty. The future you can see, that is so jolly dee. Good luck, sweetie.
Thank you. That's
all right. Well, still feeling confident?
Yeah. Yeah, there's 250,000 in 21.
Well, he's got to worry about that. He's got to believe that the powers that got you this far are still operating today, even though we had an early setback.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just had a horrible thought.
What?
Well, I was about to say this is your first money offer coming. Oh, he wouldn't give you a swap twice.
He can do if he wants.
What would happen?
Nothing.
Hello. An all red round, yes. Why do you think she's made a big mistake by swapping? Is it the time of the swap, he's saying there were fewer reds than blues, so you're more likely to have chosen a blue. Oh, and there was a gag about the fact, box 21, you've got the key to the door of a caravan. Don't laugh, though. Encourages him, please. Your offer is £3,333.
Right, okay.
And he says he's not frightened of you any longer.
You can ask me the question.
Whee! £3,333. Deal or no deal?
No deal, no.
Thank you. He is so keen for you to go to box 3.
Well, he'll just have to wait, won't he? I'm going to go for number 10, Ryan.
OK, Ryan.
Hope it's a blue, Sarah.
Thank
I've had
you.
loads of blues on each one. Good luck.
15,000. You are getting through those reds. Now the 15,000 is gone. 4 reds remain.
Right, Alex, number 18, please.
OK, Alex, now she's had 7 reds in a row. Nick Bain is the only person who's ever achieved more than 7 in a row, and he went on to win 1p. He was the first member of the 1p club.
Right.
Break this run. We do not want another red, Alex. Thank you. Oh, 1,000's gone. If you hit a red now, you will have had the longest run of reds we've ever had in the history of the game. You go in the Hall of Fame for all the wrong reasons.
Right, number 1, Peg, please.
Peg, this must not be one of the reds. We're in trouble. Thank you.
Good luck, Sarah.
You lived. Eight in a row, and then the blue that broke it
Was the 1p?
was the 1p that Nick Bain went away with. So you're not going away with 1p, but that... Ooh. But there, don't choose any more.
Oh. Sorry. I'm getting carried away.
Hello, she was just pretending. She can count to 3.
Just about.
Always thanking you for the run of 8. I know, it is an unusual board. In deference to your run of 8, the offer is 8,888. Ooh, good mumbling.
That's a good offer.
Think about it. I would like you to think about it. We've been building up the psychic powers. The reality is, this is an incredibly dangerous situation.
Yep. What do you think, Dennis?
It's a good offer. Considering the one before that and how many reds you just took out,
Yeah.
and for him to increase the offer by that amount sends out a signal to me. If you get a blue round, I think you're in a driving seat. Perversely, it's actually a really tempting board. It sounds really weird to say, but it is.
No, you're spot on.
It is
because who did it tempt? Think about it. Think about the similarity.
Yeah.
Laura's game was very, very, not exactly, but very, very similar. And she went on to win the $250,000.
Yeah.
I don't get a bad feeling about this board, and I don't get feelings at all, but I certainly don't get a bad one about this. I think there's certainly a blue round for you.
Yeah. I'm ready for the question.
Okay, £8,888, Sarah. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
is amazing. This is so similar to Laura's game. The $250,000 still sitting there. That was a brave call. Will it be rewarded? That was brave.
Okay.
All blue round now.
Number 4, Dennis, please.
Thank you, Dennis.
Number 6, Paul, please.
Sure?
Yeah.
OK. Paul, it has to be blue. Thank you.
Good luck.
250.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're shaking.
Yeah.
I'm calling a break. This was the point we were at in Laura's game. The last box before a break was £250. It's spooky how similar this is. She went on to win $250,000. Calm down. This decision's vital. Come back.
This is so special. It's perfect. And away we go.
Gotta tell you,
absolutely brilliant.
Right, welcome back. Sarah is shaking, but apparently Sarah shakes in everybody's game. So there's nothing new at this point. But the fact is, the young lady who was so instrumental, influential in Laura's big money win has almost perfectly reproduced the same scenario. In Laura's game, she'd got the $250,000, the 50,000, and then 2 low reds, and then there were just the low blues. And the next box after the break was the £5. Now, it doesn't have to be the £5, but what it does have to be is a blue.
Right, that £5 has got to be in number 8.
Thank you, Richard. Yes! It's amazing. Now, I'm starting to shake now. So at 8 box, we now are in an incredibly strong position, but it's still dangerous.
Yes.
If that's not a contradiction. Have you actually acquired box 21 and the $250,000? Because Rachel had it.
Yes. I have. Who had 21 last time?
Who had 21 last time? Anyone remember? Elton?
What did you have in it?
It's, I think it's £100.
£100.
So maybe it's due a high cargo.
Maybe.
Hello. Different tone of voice. Just keeps repeating. Very interesting indeed that you asked that question. Do you know what he's latched onto? the fact that you quite clearly do not believe that things happen twice in a row. Because you asked that question. You asked the question, what did Box 21 have yesterday? And the relevance of this is he looks at that game board and he sees Laura's game, the £250,000 game. And he believes that if you believe things don't happen twice, it's not going to work for you. So he's now going to goad you by offering you exactly what he offered Laura at this point. £14,999, because if it doesn't happen twice, he believes you'll go. It's interesting logic, but he's testing your own feelings. £14,999.
Does sound a lot of money when you're sat in this chair.
It is a chunky sum of money, principally because this is an incredibly dangerous situation.
Yeah.
He's testing your courage, and he's testing your own belief in yourself and whether you believe that you've got the big money there on the table. And you've got to go with whatever you believe in.
Yeah.
Go with your own feelings and what you believe in. If you believe in it, you go for it and we'll back you 100%.
Yeah.
You're 24 years old.
Same as Laura.
Spooky, isn't it? Both 24 years old. And this has a familiar ring to it. The offer at this stage, the same as Laura's offer. £14,999. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
Where are we going? First box of the really important round.
Number 5, Simon, please.
Good luck.
Two to go.
I actually thought £5 when I looked at that one as well. I didn't actually...
Oh, feel free to tell us before we open.
No, because I don't want to jinx it.
No, concentrate. Come on, really focus.
Right. Number 11, Andrew, please.
Thank you, Andrew. Another blue, please.
Good luck, Sarah.
It has to be. 10,000's gone. Prize if it's all right. It's all on this.
Right, okay. I'm going to go for number 2, please, Jane.
Jane, we're with you, and we need a blue. Hello. I love the pause. We waited over a year for our first quarter millionaire.
Yeah.
We waited for over 350 shows. It, of course, produced quite a reaction. And then the biggest chatter after Laura's game has been, I wonder if there are going to be more quarter millionaires coming quite quickly.
Yeah, should follow. going to follow, one after another.
And is it you?
That's the question.
What you can guarantee is that if you do decide to go on, you will get a very, very much larger offer than the 45,000 that Laura got. If you don't touch the 50 and the quarter mil.
I think I'm ready for the question.
One word to end the agony, 2 words to go on and possibly be our second quarter millionaire. Sarah, £36,400. Deal or no deal?
Deal.
I could sense the relief like glow around you. £36,400 of real money, yours now. Okay. What we now need you to do, Sarah, is prove the gameplay was perfect.
Okay.
You have to play on as you would have played on.
Daniel, number 22, please.
Okay, so we would have left the 3, 22. Daniel, what have you got? The 50,000. And now, if we just put ourselves in the position that you had actually said no deal, we'd have been going at this point, no, it's there, it's there, it's in box 21, everything's fine. You took a blue and you popped a blue over there. So where would we be going? We would be desperate to find just 2 blues.
Right, number 7, Millie, please.
Millie, we would have been wanting blues. Now we want to prove the $250,000 is not in box 21. Thank you. Ah! It still could be. The box you selected at the end of the first round when you were offered the swap could still have the $250,000. Have your psychic powers been working at the beginning of this game? Have you actually taken the $250,000 from over there, put it there, and then finally squandered the opportunity to open it and own it?
Number 9 is my birth number, so I'd have to go for number 3.
You would have gone for number 3. If you were playing on with honesty at this point, definitely it would have been number 3?
Would have been number 3.
So, we hope that I took the $250,000 there, but we don't now, because we want it to be there. So we want you at the beginning of this game to have made a huge mistake and given away the $250,000. I'm confusing myself now. Oh, just open it and prove it's there. No!
Oh, no.
10p. 10p. I carried 10p over there. And did I collect a $250,000 or did I collect £10? The offer would have been. Do you recall that at this point, Laura was offered £45,000? Apparently, she said after the game, if he had offered just £5,000 more, she would have accepted it. The offer to you at this point, because that's the way his brain works, would have been £50,000. You took 36,400. You would have been offered £50,000. What would you have done?
I would have gone on because I would have believed it was in there.
You would have believed it was there. Now the upside. No, the upside here is you might have done a very clever thing and got £36,400 for a £10 box. Yeah? That's the upside.
Yeah.
The downside that you take back to Lancashire is that you squandered the chance to be our second quarter-millionaire. Did you blow the chance? Yes.
I knew it was in there. It's okay.
Unbelievable. I'm just using the same words about incredible, unbelievable, and whatever. When you were over there, you were, without a shadow of a doubt, the most brilliant psychic that we've had on the show. You were. And in your own game, offered a swap at the beginning because of that confidence. You actually picked the box that had it. And what have you proved? You've proved it can happen again, time and time again. It can happen every week. And let's face it, we were never going to get Ray to smile, ever. Ray, complete the game. Show us the tenner. The tenner was over there. Oh, my... Yeah, they don't know what to do. It's an amazing atmosphere here. Let's face it, the age of 24, £36,400 isn't bad.
Yeah.
But you will have that little voice all the way home and for a few evenings going...
It'll be my mother.
Yeah, she's going to enjoy £36,400, but there will be the niggling voice, whether it's her mum's voice or indeed her own. She could have actually done it, because there's an interesting thought here. Actually, she went at £36,400, but she did say she would have rejected the £50,000. She would have gone on. She was really only one deal away from the big, big money. And what have we proved in a matter of just a couple of weeks? We've proved the £250,000 is there to be grabbed. Yes, this is the £250,000 show. And on Sunday, we can do it all over again and make someone a £250,000. Make sure you're with me. Have a great tomorrow. I'll see you Sunday. Bye-bye.